Welcome back to episode 23 of the Bazooka Kickboxing series. Back again with Abiel Delgado. And today we're going to start a new series within the channel, and it's going to be about changing levels. And the first we're going to talk about is that straight right, or your rear straight to the body. And we're going to start with the technique of it. And the importance of level changing is you get to open up more holes in your opponent. If you're constantly attacking the head, your opponent will keep their head up, which opens the body. So it's important to change levels in order to make your knockouts easier and to find the head punches a lot easier. So level changes are a very important concept in the Bazooka Kickboxing series. So we're going to start with the right straight. And it's very similar to the technique that you're going to see when you throw your right straight to the body. But the first one you're going to see is a lot of people sit down on their punch, which is not good at getting power going forward. If I'm using my legs to come down, so people will say sit on the punch, and you see a lot of people just squatting straight down, and that's a big mistake because you can't land the full weight and the power into that body punch. So just like all of our other techniques, our partner's going to have their hands up, nice and relaxed. So I'm going to step. Remember, in order to get good power, you need to step, you need to transfer weight into the punch. So you need to step. And what this step is going to do is I'm going to put my weight and transfer it onto my front foot. And that's what's meant by sitting on the punch, making sure you get a lot of weight on that front foot. And in order to do that, you really need to use that back calf. So when I step, you see me pushing off my back calf and getting on the ball of my back foot. This way, my weight transfers forward and my knee is on top of my toe. If I'm stepping this way and my toe is in front of my knee, I'm in a terrible position because I'm not getting that full power and weight on that front foot. So I'm stepping, transferring weight on my front foot, and this is how I'm gonna get weight into the punch. All right, so we're just gonna go a little bit back and forth with each other. So what I like to do, as you can see, is sometimes instead of just stealing the punch, I like to make sure when I hit him, I really keep my weight on there, focusing on landing with the two knuckles. Try to get full extension in the punch. One of my favorite bags to work the straight body punch is using the Tai Long bag, and especially against the wall where the bag can't move, that's how you're really going to develop good power in your punching. If you constantly rely on the swing, you use momentum, it's timing, which is a good drill, but this one here really acts as your opponent really standing there. This way I can really fully grind and get my full knuckles in it. I'm going to start with just a few of the straight rights to the body, then I'm going to mix up and show you how I set them up. Okay, first technical thing I'm going to discuss is making sure your hand position is high on your head. The last thing I want when I'm fighting inside is to drop this hand, open up to counter hooks. So I'm making sure my hand's planted here, landing knuckle, weight transfer in my legs. Okay, so the setup on this bag and the drill I'm going to use to set up the straight right is I'm just going to throw a nice 1-2 up top, and then I'm going to throw my 1 up top, straight right to the body. Okay, that's the setup for the drill. So I'm getting the attention to the head with the 1-2, back opens up the body, it gets the elbow positioning up. The other one I'm going to add it with is I can add straight 1-2 to the body, or I'm going to add a little feint with my hands. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lift my hands up slightly. This gets your opponent's eyes moving up, and then you can shoot down to the body. Okay, so we have Abiel on the long bag. Now the bag moves a little bit more, so he's gonna have to set it up, use a little bit more timing. He wants to hit that straight right as the bag's coming to him. Make sure he's using nice long straight punches, good extension, mixing up levels with that straight. Be unpredictable what level you're gonna throw that straight right. An important concept with hitting the body is the follow-up after. So just because you know how to throw and land the straight right, it's important you change levels after again. So on this bag here, my uppercut bag, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna flow. After I hit the straight right, it's important I follow a nice combination back to the head. Because remember, you got the attention up, which got their elbow positioning up. Then you attack the body, which forces the elbows down. And now you have the head to attack. So head, body, head combinations when mixing up the straight right are very important. So you're gonna see me attack the head, hit the body, come back to the head. Head, body, head. Abiel and I are just going to do some partner back exchanges, and we're actually going to rely on a little bit of defense. We want to try to block the body punch because a lot of times the body punch, yes, is going to be effective, but as I just said, the body punches changes elbows in the position, which allows you to hit the head a lot better. So Abiel and I are just going to mix some punches, kicks, flows, but the basis is go to the straight to the body and then go to the head. I can follow low kicks and follow with whatever combination I want. All right, so one of the easiest ways to drill the body punch is having a body shield, body pad. This way Abiel can change levels. We're gonna start basic and then we're gonna build up to some combinations. So just start with the body. Head. Jab, cross to the body. Good. Longer jab. Good. Okay, let's go hook to the head. 1, 2. Jab, cross, hook to the head. Okay, go and cross after that. So jab, cross to the body, hook, cross. Okay. 1, 2, pause, hook, cross. Okay, put it together now. Go. Faster, 1, 2. Again. One more. Okay, let's go hook, cross, hook. Good, again. Good. Okay, we'll do some lead hands, jab, cross to the body, rear uppercut, okay? Follow hook after that. All right, so now I'm going to discuss some common mistakes when landing straight to the body. The first thing comes from the legs. If you're not using your legs to throw the body punch, there's nothing in it. So remember, you got to make sure you transfer weight on that front foot, not coming down, your weight's coming forward. This way you got full landing, full power landing in your two knuckles, and that opponent's going down. The second is hand positioning. When you're throwing these punches, make sure this hand doesn't drop. Remember that you're going to the body, which is a close range shot, which is going to happen. They're going to throw their counters if you're fighting someone experienced. So let's make sure our hand position's high right away. The third mistake, after hitting the body, make sure you follow up to the head. It's not to just hit the body and steal. Those are stealing punches. When you hit that body, you have the opportunity now, either their elbows drop or they're going to hurt them and they're going to bend down. That's your opportunity to finish to the head. So make sure you mix levels to set up the body punch and you'll get a better effect with it. There you go, episode 23 of the Bazooka Kickboxing series. That straight right to the body is a very important weapon, and as an amateur, you end up headhunting all the time, which actually makes it harder to knock out your opponent. So make sure you change levels with your punches, and you have to set them up properly. Make sure you use your jab, your hooks. Be creative with the way you set up the body punch. But as I just mentioned, when you hit that body, make sure you follow to the head, and that's when knockouts are going to become easier for you. So if you're enjoying the technical series, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Remember, you can get these nice Bazooka Kickboxing shirts at bazookakickboxing.com/shop. Hope you're enjoying the series. Next episode, we're going to be talking about changing levels with your lead hook.